Generation. Yeah. Okay, this is awesome. I was just trying to go through what you do. Normally, what I do is I'm into marketing, which is video marketing. But one thing which made me get on a call with you or probably send my WhatsApp number is the Institute for Audio Research, which was like on your LinkedIn, and that was very interesting. And helping people monetize their skills, living benefits, and income replacement. That's an awesome headline, which was like one of the best lead generation titles, which I would love to chat with you. So I tried going to your website also, barnehama.com, but I couldn't find much information. So let me
It's
know.
interesting. It's supposed to forward, but so let me tell you what I do. And I want to learn more about what you do, because if you're doing video marketing, that's very interesting to me. So the Institute of Audio Research, I studied audio engineering, one of my majors.
Wow.
I
Okay.
had a major in music and a major in audio engineering for record making.
Okay.
And I actually have to update my profile, because I don't talk about many of the things I've done. So I'm also a lifetime member of the CEO clubs, Chief Executive Officer clubs, and I'm also a founding member of a group called, it started out as Young Entrepreneurs Organization. Today it's called EO Network, Entrepreneurs Organization, EO Network. And when we started, there were 26 of us, and now there's 10,000 companies worldwide. I'm no longer involved in that group because I got too old for the group.
Okay.
Well, it was called Young Entrepreneurs, so yeah.
Okay, I get that.
But yeah, I've always been a networker. I've always been involved in networking events and different organizations. I've never really had a job. I've always worked for myself.
Wow, that's good. that way, that way you face many difficulties and you get to do better business.
You face many difficulties, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I saw Legal Shield. So is it like some security company into cyber security and all that?
No, it is Legal Shield is a it's a subscription service for legal services in the U.S.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
So you pay a flat fee, and you have access to an attorney for most of what you need.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's an interesting model. So that's one of my services, and the other service is life insurance that you do not have to die to use.
Oh, okay.
Well, life insurance really is death insurance,
Yeah.
because you have to die to use it. But we have life insurance. If you get sick or injured, you can cash it in and use it now.
Oh, okay.
So, and I'm very interested. We are very much we are an immigrant company,
Okay.
and looking, so I'm looking. One of the reasons I reached out, I wanted to say hello, and I wanted to see if maybe, I wanted to learn about what you do. And I'll be honest, I'm also looking for, because we're an ethnic company, an immigrant company, we don't have a lot of people from the Indian community representing us in the U.S. And
Okay.
I thought I would see how we could network, and maybe you had some introductions. I'm looking for people who want to make between $100,000 and $1 million in the next 3 to 5 years.
Wow, that's huge.
Because the life insurance is a huge business. I mean, we have already, just our team has 2 7-figure earners in the first 7 years.
Yeah, but again, I mean, can the regular people now? I mean, somebody like a freelancer. I'm just a freelancer, as in I try and network. I represent HNP India also. I mean, I'm one of the co-hosts for HNP India, and so the regular people whom I meet, what I do is I start pitching them the video marketing services, because many of them try and maintain their YouTube channels or social media channels. That's where I'm helping Edwin, Aaron, or Fong Justice also. So
So, the problem with the insurance industry on some of the social media is the rules and the regulations. So I'm looking for social media to brand me as an expert, not to brand the product.
yeah,
Because
as a
because
personal
I have too
brand,
many,
yeah.
yeah, because the rules and regulations of the industry in life insurance are so strict that I cannot market without permission from the company.
That's right.
I
We may,
everything I, but if I do myself, I can, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
Listen, we have average people.
Okay.
Our team leader, so they have to be in America. They have to be, they have to be able to work in America because the insurance has to be sold from here in the U.S. But to give an example, Herbie, who's our team leader, who's helped over 70 people in the first 7 years earn over six figures, and he's an engineer and a pastor from the Philippines, immigrated to the U.S. about 20 years ago. You know, uh, we have a whole group of Chinese immigrants who are making 6 and 7 figures a year with the company.
Wow.
So so yeah, it's for average people. It's for average people who want to build a really big business.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be someone who's. I happen to have a lot of background because I was in another insurance company. But most of our people started from different industries, came here, learned the business, and are now making multiple six-figure incomes, and some of them seven figures.
Yeah, that's awesome. In fact, in India, I'm stuck at four figures only. That's something which I'm struggling with. But we do have the tools. We do have in terms of video marketing or online marketing, digital marketing, or social media marketing is a huge space. But I see many of them are not social on social media, and that's where my service would fit in. So definitely, as in, if you are one of the co-hosts with New York meetings, that would be an awesome thing. Again, with respect to you branding as a personal coach, somebody who is into insurance, or I don't know. Do you watch this guy Dave Ramsey? His show.
I don't agree with his philosophies.
I totally completely agree with you on that. No, I'm talking about his personal branding, the way he speaks, the way he does live
Oh
calls.
yeah, yeah. No, there are a few people in the industry, but he and I would butt heads because we have a totally opposite belief in our. He doesn't believe in our products. He
Okay.
only believes in life insurance that you rent. But yes, he's very good at personal branding.
Yeah,
Um,
and his daughter also personal branding. He's all over social media on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
yeah,
I mean, that kind of branding is what I was looking at. Somebody who is into value investing or stock market or bitcoins or again the world is abundant out there. I understand that many people out there become debt free based upon whatever the products and the beliefs they have on those products. End of the day, all the mid-sized businesses or small and medium businesses, they definitely would master it, whatever they are selling. That's for sure. Depends upon how good they are with selling. That's cool. So,
so my biggest problem is this. I'm really good at selling and I'm really good at connecting with people. I'm terrible with social media and I need to recruit. I need to recruit 100 people a year or more personally.
okay.
I need to recruit 10 to 15 people a month. And that will get me to seven figures within 12 to 36 months.
Wow.
So you should become a U.S. citizen, use your, or get, work permit here and use your knowledge to build a business with us. But I am I don't use social media properly.
Yeah, but to become a US citizen, I guess it would take 5 years, right?
I don't know. I don't know. That's I was born here, so it's
Okay. I have few friends in New York. I have few friends out there, but they've been there for almost over a decade. I have to check with them. But end of the day, I believe that we can do business.
yeah.
I mean, wherever the internet is present, that's another freedom which we have. That's how I've got few clients from Singapore who is into again marketing. They are into value investing. They're into trading and all that. But
So what's your focus?
my only focus is in videos right now. I mean, if somebody out there says they need help with videos, I would certainly jump in or hop in. But end of the day, I do videos for again for my bread and butter or to make things meet or for a living. That's for sure. But whatever the profits I make through videos, I put it into stock market. I put it into value investing. I'm not a big time investor, but I play the game. I play the game just so that I can get a hang of it or I can get skilled at being a value investor. I don't day trade. I'm not into
Right.
trading daily, not like regular traders who would be under stress all the time. But I would look at investment as a long term game, value investing.
The interesting.
It could be like $500 or it could be $1,000, and I do it just because for my kids. That's again for my children, probably their future. I'm also trying to make them good at sales and marketing. I've got like a 10-year-old and 9-year-old child. Both the kids, I'm trying to teach them whatever the schools are teaching. I mean, the schools are pretty much broken. They don't teach the current 21st century skills. They just teach in India here. They teach for regular marks, and which is not at all good for the current market. And I know lots of business out there. Again, they charge hundreds of dollars to teach the same kind of skills which HNP is trying to teach through the community. I mean, trying to be more happier. End of the day,
Right.
the whole purpose is to have a happy business around small and medium business entrepreneurs. So my only focus is on videos out there, the kind of videos which I do, and we work on the B2B lead generation because many people the excuse which they have is they don't have time or they don't have the experience or they don't know what to post. That's a huge challenge for many of them out there. So that's where I try and bridge the gap because I've been doing this for 12 years, uh, and I'm pretty much used to it. Just like you, where you said about audio research and all that. Now, probably at the end of this call, also I'll send you a direct link to our YouTube video as the call is getting recorded. There's no edit. Probably it will be a couple of clicks from here and there. But I've seen your Legal Shield image, which says $1,000 bonus qualifier, or probably.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of all that because that's the wrong image because that's not my main focus and that's an old poster and some of the things. So I don't
Okay.
really
So now
use
the
social media spontaneously. Some of those are a year old posts and the images.
okay. So if I had to meet you in the breakout room, what would you tell me for 2 minutes? Like what business are you into?
I'm into living benefits and income replacement, helping people protect themselves when they're alive and not just when they die. So, and also focusing on income tax, tax-free retirement. So that's what I would tell you in a 15-second pitch,
Oh, okay.
you know. And I also offer legal and identity theft services.
And
So,
if
but I'm focused really on. I'm not focused on the legal shield because at $25 to $30 a month, there's no. You have to have thousands of clients. On my insurance business, I just spent 3 hours, and my 50% of the commission is $1,000.
okay, that's
Okay, for me
awesome.
to make $1,000 in legal shield, I have to have 10 clients.
Wow. And if somebody
30
were
percent,
to
30
ask
or
any,
40% of them will quit after 3 months, so I don't make the full commission.
Yeah, and if somebody
So
were
I'm
to
really
ask,
focused on the. Good.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there.
Uh,
So if somebody were to ask you your website or any of stuff like that, what would you say? Like,
that's a problem because I don't have one because we're not allowed to by law.
okay, the personal website, or okay, that's something
A
which needs to
personal
be.
website, I need to make one.
Okay, sure.
So
So,
I need to take my Barnehama.com or my jbarnehama or Joe. I own all my domains,
okay,
but I don't have one because I just never built one.
yeah,
You
and
know, so
also I believe that if we are active on social media, which is on LinkedIn, which should be much, that should be more than enough. LinkedIn should be more than enough, or probably Facebook again, YouTube, if you have time for that.
yeah, but I have a funnel software. I use a company called NowSite, so I can actually create one just with a link for myself. That just that I can utilize. So I can create a quick you know, mini website for free, which I should do, and have my Barnehama.com go to that. You know, um, but I was, it's interesting video because I know video is much more powerful than just static images. There's nothing better than video imaging and video messaging. In fact, one of the things I started to try to do is because the iPhone has the ability to do voice messaging,
Yeah, that's right.
just like WhatsApp.
Okay.
So I know the video messaging, and I own a service called Loom, so I can send out video messaging.
Yeah, I
And
love.
create a quick.
Yeah, I love Loom. I use Loom also once in a while. Now I use the free open source OBS. In fact, this call is also getting recorded through OBS, the open broadcast software. I'll send you the links. That's okay.
Yeah,
Sure. So, what does it take? How much does it take for somebody to work with you? Like, is there an investment or?
they're gonna invest about 900 to 1,200, but they're gonna get back 750
Okay.
right away for their licensing fees. But one sale, the first sale, if they do it right, the first sale is going to be an $800 commission. So between the 750 reimbursement and the 8, and when they get their first commission check, they're already profitable.
But they have to be in US, or they have to be a US citizen, is what you say.
They don't have to be a citizen.
Okay, they have to
We
be
have a
living
lot
in
of we
US.
have a lot of people with permanent resident cards, or it depends on the state. Some states allow you to get a license even if you're not a permanent resident, but they have to be here. Listen, the business can be done from anywhere. I mean, I could sit in India now that I have my license, and I can, on Zoom, I could sit anywhere and do business anywhere in the world now.
So it's like forex trading or the regular trading world, as in stock investing.
It's different because our product is a true life insurance product that has like a like a savings account in it, but with a much higher interest rate than the banks.
Okay. I mean, does it
So
use the blockchain technology or?
no, it's listen, it's the very sophisticated, mature life insurance industry. It uses indexing on the market to create the interest rates, the credits. And I just did an illustration today for a 30-year-old, and in 35 years they could save $1 million. With the way, or it's not any of the sophisticated, new currency models. It's based on hundreds of years of just risk risk assessment, and now they've added cash value to the policies, cash accrual
Wow.
within the policies. So but for me, it's all about building a team and teaching others how to do the business. That's my biggest desire, focus.
Yeah, that would be great. As in, people would love to see. But initial investment, $1,000 is like $1,200 is something mandatory, right?
It's in stages, but it takes because there's all kinds of fees. There's the fee to join us, like any other any other agency or network marketing. Then there's the cost of the pre-licensing exam. There's the cost of the exam from the states. Depending which state you live in. Then there's the license the state charges you, your home state charges you for the license, to issue the license, then there's the error, then there's the insurance for the errors and omission. So there's different fees that have to be paid to just even to get your license before you even get appointed and get your insurance. So for instance, California, the test is $88 every time you take it. One gentleman failed 9 times, so he spent almost $900 taking the test.
Oh,
Um, then there's the $185 or $200 that the state of California charges to. They charge you a fee to issue your license. Then there's the $60 or $80 to the FBI for your background check. So there's all kinds of different things that are costs. So it turns out to be around $1,000.
okay.
Because it's a professional license, you know.
So is it possible for anybody to probably help you out, close that business for your clients or for your customers? Like, can I say I'm Joel Barnehama's
No, no,
assistant and close that on your behalf or something like that?
no. The only thing you're allowed to do is to say, I'm Joe Barnehama's assistant, and just want to see if you want to schedule an appointment for your annual review. No, it's you. In order to talk about insurance, so I have teammates who do not have their license yet.
Okay.
They're building, but when it comes to even to give out a brochure, they have to have my card on it.
Okay.
No, it's very regulated industry. So,
Okay. That's great.
but listen, do me a favor, send me more information about your business too. I want to learn more about what you're doing to help people with video marketing. Because if you can help me, then you can help my team also.
Yeah. So one thing which I can put it in a couple of sentences, Joel, is many people they don't market themselves, and nobody will market our business or our personal brand. As in, we have to market ourselves, or else we have to plug in the credit card for Facebook ads or Google AdWords or YouTube ads.
Right.
So what we tell people is, you have a smartphone which you have invested in. Go out there, publish your content, because that's what everybody does. That's what CNBC does, ABC does, or all the Netflix, Amazon Prime. They all publish content. What we do is we shy away from publishing content because we don't know where to start, where to end, and it's a lack of experience which makes many people fail in terms of marketing themselves on the free Google tools or free social media tools, be it Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and that's where lots of millennials are there, and everybody out there is looking for an opportunity to earn money or to make a living or probably to make their family happy in little time or less time, or probably at saving time for the family. End of the day, they all wanted to be happy. Uh,
Right.
and it's a human mind, it's a human tendency for everybody to um, do business, like you probably multi-dollar billion, like it could be multi-million dollar business, or everybody wants to be a millionaire or billionaire for sure. um, so
Well, I would say everybody wants to earn a six-figure and above income
that is true.
in America.
That's
Not
true.
everybody has the aspiration. They dream about millions, but most people are not willing to do that kind of work
That's true.
that
Some
it
of
takes
them,
to earn that.
yeah, some of them waste their time only scrolling through the news feed, or probably
Yeah,
watching TV or watching movies, playing games and all that.
right.
Uh, but if you create awareness, what one thing I say, all the HNP or Edwin or Fong or Air Injustice also, if you keep on publishing content, make people happy. And if we create lots of awareness on our product, people would monetize their skills. As in, the best way I monetize my skills is I tell people keep on publishing content. If you are having 3 to 5 meals a day, publish 3 to 5 pieces of content and create awareness on what you're selling, because the more we educate people on insurance, on whatever the technology which you are spoke about, the more awareness which we create, the more knowledge which we share, people would be interested. As in, people would be showing eagerness, and we create that curiosity syndrome. And negativity certainly helps, as in we keep telling, okay, you wouldn't be able to be successful because if you're doing the same things which you have done in the past and all that. But I can do a demo session for your team or for you on how the video marketing works, probably 30, 45 minutes. And I would be happy to show you. And at the end of which you can take a call. And personally, I can certainly help you with video marketing. Definitely on the kind of things which you are, whatever you shared with me in the last 10, 15 minutes, that also should be more than enough. Or probably,
Yeah, look, it's very simple. I'm looking, like I'm talking to someone next week about, setting appointments for my meetings, to really it's just telemarketing, which is what I hate, but it's a necessity in our world, in our insurance world, especially on recruiting, and today there's 20 million people out of work, even though the real numbers are getting much lower because even though the country's closing, but people are going back to work. So, um, yeah, so that's one of the things I'm talking to someone about. A friend who invested in a company. He lives in Los Angeles, but they outsource overseas. They hire their people from overseas to keep
yeah.
the cost down. But
And
for me, video marketing and getting my brand out there and getting people curious about who I am and what I do is very important to me.
yeah, sure, Joel. We'll work on it because there are 2 billion active users on WhatsApp or Facebook all the time. So we do have the prospective leads out there. Probably if we tap less than 1%, it would be millions of dollars of business out there. So
Yeah,
end of the day, cold calling. I This is what I call. I call you on instead of calling on WhatsApp, I call you on Facebook because everybody out there uses Facebook Messenger. You can call people and you
yeah,
can every call can be recorded with the free tools. You don't need to pay for the tools. The tool which I'm flashing right now, it can be downloaded on Mac or Windows. And this is what I say, normally I can stream whatever this call which is happening right now. I can stream it directly live to Facebook or YouTube, and that saves lots of time. But I'll upload this because there's no confidential information. We didn't speak anything about numbers and all that, as in there's no financial information exchanged on this call. So I would be publishing this on the YouTube and I'll send it to you, not a problem. And if your team consistently publishes content, as in let it be motivational quotes, let it be industry news or product news or what's happening in the markets up and down, bullish, bearish, anything in the Walmart Street Journal, anything in the news or trending news, that'll certainly give us business because everybody wants to make a living by earning more than they have made in the last week or last month. Everybody wants to double their income. Everybody wants to make the family happier or spouse happier or girlfriend happier. End of the day, everybody wants a better living. So we'll take it forward, and I'll certainly hop onto one of the New York HNP meetings, and we'll talk further.
and I'm going to send you a referral. There's a woman in the HMP in New York, so she's actually Indian, but she's looking to. She's an electrical engineer, but she's also looking to start a clothing line of some kind. I told her she should look for a company overseas who can partner with her, who can be an investor in her business too. So I might connect the two of you.
Okay, sure.
So
That would be great. What business she's into, Joel?
she's into garments,
Okay, garments. Okay,
clothing, but specifically for heavier women.
okay.
So, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go sleep because it's 1:15 on my alarm.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 6 in the morning.
Take care. Take care. Thank you so
No, no.
much.
But listen, thank you for connecting.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you. Thank you,
Talk
Joel.
soon.
Take care. Bye. Good
Bye
night.
bye.